And so you kind of alluded into what you're talking about. You're in a new season of life. And so we haven't talked to you since you moved on from ESPN. They moved on from you, and now
I'm about to say,
you're.
it's such a nice way of saying you got canned. That's what that was, right? I appreciate that. So,
Yeah, you got to play with the words a little bit. But
yeah.
so take us into the first season in a long time without watching college football through the lens of being an analyst for ESPN, and how kind of your life has changed since last summer.
Well, here's the thing. I can't do that because I still watch football and I can only watch it through that lens. Like I'm literally, I remember sitting on the couch. I'm like, dude, this would be such a great tape to show people, like how great they're doing it. They're attacking this over and over repeatedly. And I'm like, who you gonna show, dum dum? Like you ain't got no that's not what you do anymore. So no, definitely tricky. I mean, finding where you want to be next. I think we've all been in seasons where like, okay, what does God have for me next? What am I supposed to do? And I think those are questions that are tough to ask yourselves, and especially be patient enough, I think, sometimes to listen to the results. So it's unique, it's different. I'm talking to people now about the possibility of maybe doing some more stuff in the future, but I can tell you this right now: it comes with a stipulation for me, and my stipulation is Lindsay, Nicholas, and Leah Pollack. And those will be my priorities, and those will be where my time is spent. So you mentioned it. I'm coaching high school football with my son. He's a freshman, going to be a sophomore next year. I'm coaching high school girls basketball, and I love every second of it. Like I am an assistant to Coach Eric Willis, and it has been fantastic, and it's fun. And again, I get more hours with my babies, and I get to volunteer. And here's the thing: a coach has a special relationship with players. Like you have built-in trust, you have built-in respect, you have built-in authority. And so how can I use that God-given authority to go do things that God's uniquely made me to do? And that's what I'm trying to figure out in these situations. And so it's different. It's fun. It's exciting. It's terrifying sometimes because I think your nature, and again, I'm an unpaid coach. So that's not a sustainable model for a lot of people. Okay. That's not, I talked to a college football coach the other day at a major university. He's like, hey man, come coach my pass rushers. Like, we'll give you X. And I'm like, that sounds phenomenal, but not right now because I got 3 years with Nicholas. I got 4 years with Leah. And I don't think I'm going to look back and regret and go, man, chasing money, like, and making money. And listen, we have to make money. I'm not saying anybody, like, I'm not trying to make anybody feel bad, but I don't want to go jump into something that I know my competitive nature will fill and I will pour into, and it will end up taking over a large part of my life when I've only got a few years left. So that's my goal, man, is to maximize time with my baby doll, maximize time with my babies over this next 3 or 4 years, because I'm not going to get it back. And then after they're gone, man, if I want to go chase money and chase like different career goals and be driven by different, I'm fine. That's fine. And I can go do it. It's just, it's going to be now around the schedule that the Pollacks come first.